to Appalachia?
No.
Okay. You camping or anything around here?
Yeah.
Where?
It's in Laughlin.
Okay. Is it relaxed or is it zoom, 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 zoom?
Relaxed.
Okay. That's what you have to think.
Okay.
You're out of the tent before anybody else. Coffee hasn't quite kicked in yet, okay? And so you just, the senses, because, it takes a while for the body to actually become awake. You start sensitizing to this, and it's just like, things are starting to come alive. And that's actually what happens in Appalachia. You get up early in the morning before the sun hits, and there's a moment in this piece, I think it's when that sun, just that first pop, where, it just makes it over whatever horizon it is. But just think about all this growing. So I think you could be gentler. I'm just going to put it that way.
Okay.
Because if I was a smart aleck player, which I am, okay, we go, okay?
All right.
Try not to have me go, okay?
Okay. Do you want me to take it back from the top?
Beginning.
Beginning?
You're going to, before the sunrise, and it's just like easy, okay? Figure out what you can do. I don't even care if you do the right gesture. Just be gentle, okay? Do you know where your attention is coming from?
I can feel it.
So get rid of it.
Okay.
You know, just easy, easy. Watch the tip. Don't do anything, because you're actually doing more motion here, and that's where the tension is. And as we were talking a little bit yesterday, this is what you as percussionists do. You have so much control here that you have more tension naturally with what you have to do with mallets and sticks back there. And so you just have to trust it, you can't, with the timpani stick, go boom and expect any kind of sound. But you kind of have to here, okay? You have to trust it. In fact, I want you to do this. Do the first note 5 times, if you need to, until you get that first sound the way that you want it. And I want you all to react to the way he's doing it.
The two solos?
Be less kind. Not bad. Did you like it?
Better.
Okay. Do you think it can be better yet?
Find out.
Of course. That's a stupid rhetorical question. In music is always better. Good. The story a moment ago about the bassoon, this is almost, these are good musicians. They almost don't need you. If you give them, you can almost give them 1, 2, sit back and listen. Because they would do that. You've given them, okay, here's the pulse, work together. And so, but you were gentler, you showed that, okay? So, relax, shoulders down, okay? And just say, oh, this is nice, okay? Almost like that you're actually going to sigh before you start. Instead of taking an inhale a breath, you're going to go, okay, and so I'm just trying to get you to relax this tension. It was 15 times better, okay? Realize it is better. Know what it feels like to be better, and trust them, and then bring in the next, because now here comes the next image of the morning. Here comes the next, these images start layering. Then you can let the relaxed layering happen. That you can, okay, gather this, here's where you come in, okay? Gather the senses for the audience. What's the most difficult thing in that first period of music?
For me or for them?
For them.
Probably, I would say the reentry.
Yeah. She needs a little bit more. It's just started off very nice, and they give it, just give her a little bit of confidence. You can do that. So I'm picking on you big time.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay, just let that be there. I think maybe you can give just a little bit more energy to the start now because you're doing it gently. But just a little bit more energy, and that'll give them go together, okay? So just a little bit more energy, but gentle energy. I'm seeing a lot less tension, okay? So it may feel strange. I wanted you to even build up more, but then the minute I was thinking that, as I'm about to stop you, then you just opened up more, and you heard this sound. The sound just almost kind of blossomed, okay? There was a richness that happened because it's like you just went more like this, and it gave them sound, okay? As a percussionist, you're forgetting your compatriots back there.
I am. I apologize.
Yeah, and
They're amazing. I don't have to worry about it.
then you need to say, "Thank you, you're amazing. Don't miss." Okay. You know, but I would bring them in because you're worried about everything else. You're worried about yourself. I think you need to stop worrying about yourself now. Okay. You're doing this gentler, and I think that is good. Find a place to get back, but as we bring in the more tutti, show them, give them confidence as they come in. Okay? And I think now, because the sound is bigger, I think you can move bigger.
Okay.
Okay?
Can we go? Let's go 22 the second time. What did you feel? What did you feel? Was he giving you the allowance to do something? Yeah?
Yeah, you relaxed and then, Emily, you even.
Well, we'll get to the end. We'll get to the end in just a second. I just want to do one thing back
Yeah.
here at 32. Go back to 32.
Right there.
So what's different?
What do you mean what's different? Oh, it's other than the mezzo forte, the melody goes to the trumpets, and it's just a lot of half. It's really open. It's just really open.
So we've had. Now we have. We have slurs now in a way that we haven't before. So you could just, you've got a nice job. You've got this little bit of light bounce to it. But now here at 32, maybe just try a little bit more
Almost like a four.
fluidity. Well,
But just-
you don't need to.
Okay.
Just a little more horizontal. That's it.
Okay.
What were we saying earlier? Say things were in one or two words instead of two sentences. What he said.
Okay.
22-second time.
Sorry, 22 seconds.
Sorry.
22 second time.
You're so worried about that, you're not giving them what you gave them a moment ago.
Yeah, I forgot the pickup.
Good, and now in contrast, because you were more horizontal here, I almost think what you could do earlier, I didn't want to say it until you felt comfortable doing gentle. I think you can almost do a little bit more. I don't like the idea of too much of a flick, but to show that this is just a little bit more instead of
At 22.
even at the beginning, okay? So why don't you go back to the same place, and you can just be just a little bit more of a, I want to say, because I don't want to get you in a habit, but just a little bit of a flip. Be careful, because one of the things you're doing on da-da-da-da-da, when you're trying to do that, you're actually rushing count two in your gesture, okay? You're doing that, and then you come back in the tempo. Keep it steady tempo, because you can show that emphasis, but you don't have to speed it up.
Okay.
Make sure you're not getting to two gesture-wise before you want them, because then a smart aleck player would rush through to that point. Okay?
Okay. 22 second time.
Let's try the end again, okay? And simply because right before that, you were very clear with just a little bit more lift, a little bit more time, and because of your left hand. What we just heard a little bit ago, think about that left hand for those, however you want the end. Or
Yeah.
Think about your left hand, what you're going to do, okay? And relax,
Okay.
okay?
one last thing to think about, Peter. So make sure you're leading the players. Okay, there's sometimes where I feel like you're almost following them. You're listening very carefully to what they're doing, but I almost get the sense sometimes that you're actually following them rather than leading them. Okay.
Okay.
So remember, they're following you.
Do you want me to write at 61 or going into it?
Whoever towards the end is best, you decide, you're the boss.
56.
Try one thing for me, one thing. Conduct this in 4.
Okay.
Start right there. Look at that, what is going on there? Okay, right there.
Okay. 61.
Okay, so this is the trick, and this is like classic conducting class stuff. When you switch to subdivision, the first beat should be in the previous tempo, just subdivided. Right, so you're going da da dee da da dee da dee da da.
So it's going to feel twice as fast.
The double time.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, go with the
It's going
double.
to feel twice as fast.
Okay.
That's right.
If it doesn't, then it's going to look weird to the musician.
That's exactly
Okay.
right. Try.
One last time to try Peter before the end. It's very good. When you get to the last beat, dee, da, dee, da, make sure you're low enough that you can give, rather than just dropping down and expecting them to find you, dee, da, maybe even a little cut off, but maybe not necessary. But dee, da, dee, okay? And then that breath, if you breathe too, it's going to help them to know exactly where to place it.
Okay.